Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is me, Ben Baneplorg, and today you're watching me. This is a vlog. First time I've done something like this, and when you try it, the footage you're watching is Cave Story, one of possibly the greatest indie game ever made. There's a lot of good indie games out now, but this one's free. Well, this version of it's not, but it's been around a long time, and I need something that perhaps wouldn't lag out and die, and this is relatively low graphics, so it runs fine. And I feel like doing a vlog to explain a few things and kind of just to talk my piece, if you will. You're probably wondering, like, why Xenoblade Chronicles, where's it gone? I'm having some massive troubles editing it. I don't know why, but it's the editing tool I'm using at the moment. I have better tools, but I've just gotten so used to using this one. Is just playing up on me. I should have, and not a good enough internet connection. I can only upload it at certain points. Means it's semi-frequent. But at the same time, in the next few days there'll be more footage on the way, and not just Xenoblade Chronicles. It's my pleasure to announce that it'll probably go up probably the same time as this. That me and the Welsh mullet Dan, who making his YouTube debut. We'll be doing a few videos together. Maybe Let's Play, maybe not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make him play games. The three games we're going to be playing are Ben and Dan. Ben There Done That. Ben There Dan That. God, which is funny. An adventure game about these guys called Ben and Dan, and it's just seen a bit too. It'll just be fun to do. By the way, if you're wondering what the fuck I'm doing in this Cave Story, I hadn't played this in ages. I literally just turned it on, and so I was kind of confused what the fuck I was supposed to be doing. I was a little annoyed when I found out I'd already done the boss, but oh well. Yeah, the other one we're going to be doing is we're probably going to do Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery EP, which is meant to be rather good. And I played a bit of that, and then the other game I'll tell you about in a moment. But a lot of you might have heard of it. So the topic I want to be is I want to be about stories and adventure, because let me explain to you why this is kind of a topic going around my head. I'm walking home. I'm walking to Lisa's, my girlfriend, and I'm playing music, and I have the Final Fantasy soundtrack for all the Final Fantasies on. And I'm walking down the hill, and the sun is set, and it's a fantastic day, and then the song comes on. And I think it's called Best Friends or something like that. Something to do with friends. I'm not sure if it was even to do with Final Fantasy 9, but I'm walking down this hill and my mind goes back and I go, oh, Final Fantasy 9. How much I loved that game. Like, the sense of wonder I have when I look back at that game, and I don't think it's just nostalgia. Like, it's nostalgia, but I don't have that strong a nostalgia with anything else. Like, Final Fantasy 9 was a game I disappeared for 3 months playing. Like, I had no social interaction whatsoever for 3 months because I was playing this game. It was really bad. My parents were worried. I was a bit worried afterwards when my friends were like, dude, where did you go? I'm like, oh, yeah, this is kind of awkward. Anyway, and Xenoblade Chronicles starting to bring it back for me, but I'm losing that sense of adventure and wonder when I play games. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but I played so many, and I breathe so much. I'm so in on everything to do with video games that I'm not surprised anymore. Like, I see a new world, and I can always fuck it back to something else. And when I play Final Fantasy 9, it's like, I played Final Fantasy 7 and bits of 8, but Final Fantasy 9 was so weird because it was this medieval steampunk thing that was just crazy, and it had moments in it that were fantastic. Like the first disc is probably the best one because everything goes back to the airship moment. Just moments and things that you just are almost unforgettable to you. Final Fantasy 6 and 7 have one unforgettable moment each, which if you guys haven't had spoiled for you, both those moments are basically holy shit, this is dark kind of moment. And especially in 7, a major time investment kind of goes out the fucking window, and just like you are just completely, utterly, I know, it's a big hit. And it's moments like that I'm not getting in modern video games. Like, I'm getting bits, but I see them coming now. But I think it's not because I'm not young anymore. I was playing those games when I was 13, 14, and now I'm 21, and I've seen all of it. I've seen how it all goes. So, what I want is an adventure. Xenoblade Chronicles give me some of that. But at the same time, like, I kind of know, like, at the bottom now, I think I know what's going to happen next. Like, the tone of the stories is at a certain pace. I think I know what's going to happen next. I'm not going to say in this video because I'm not going to spoil it for people. But I don't think rescuing the brother is going to go too well. I don't think... So, yeah. I don't know, it just kind of... That sense of adventure to me is almost a little bit lost. I don't know. And I'm finding in other games, like... For some reason I love the campaign of Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops. Because the story for me was fresh for that series. It was something I hadn't really experienced before in a story situation. Of course, I had seen Fight Club, so... But... in a game situation, it was surprising. It was an immensely enjoyable experience. Same with COD. COD 4 was an action game in a game, and it was amazing. So, that's kind of my kind of story kind of things to say. I almost want to go somewhere new again. I don't know. I'm gonna play. What I'm probably gonna do. The third game I'm gonna make Dan play with me, so I'm gonna make him play Final Fantasy 9. He's never played RPGs, really. He's... the bit he explained to, and I'll get him to explain it in the video, was that he doesn't like not being able to control what happens. Like, a set path, he doesn't like. And for me, I like a set path. Like, making my own choices is scary for me. Like, especially in games like The Witcher 2 or Mass Effect, like, the outcome of my decisions, I don't quite know what's going to happen, and that just makes me feel goddamn awful. Especially in Mass Effect 3. Oh. Fuck the Genophage mission. Seriously, came out the kind of, I did the right thing, but I'm not happy at the outcome. I'm ranting and raving a bit, but this is kind of me opening up my heart a bit to the internet. No, he's totally gonna die. Oh, maybe not. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? No. Yeah. Stories. I just want to... Okay. The other kind of games which are known for kind of pull out story, but pull out this character-focused story is the Tales games. And they are so character-focused, really. Like, it's not about the story beats, it's about the characters. And I love Tales of Vesperia. I spent a lot of time with Tales of Vesperia. That's a long-ass game for the amount of... Beautiful game, though. Absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm at the point that realistic graphics, it's all about cel shade, because you can just do beautiful things with cel shade and artisticness. But yeah, like Tales of Vesperia went some dark places. Once again, strong first act. Halfway through the second act, it kind of weans, and then like the solution that's presented in the act is a bit hokey pokey, to say the least. But still immensely enjoyable, and a good twist at the end of the second act. Very good twist. Yeah, I love those Kimdy games, and I love the story stuff, but I'm getting a bit, I don't know, it's probably because of the JRPG generation. One other thing, there's this Game Informer thing about games of the latest generation, like JRPGs, that are amazing, and it's not, like, Final Fantasy 13 should not be there. Neither should 13-2. Tales of Vesperia should replace those, I think everyone agrees, but Square Enix changing the RPG format is scary if that's where they're going. Hopefully Versus will finally get done, chuck it in the face, but the direction where Square Enix looks like they're going is just worrying. Because I'm done with that art style now. graphics gone too good to let that art style work now. Everyone just looks so pretty and so clean and just so fucking poppy that I just don't care anymore. I know, I just don't care about it anymore, really. Oh, I'm about to run out of footage. Ooh. Time it. I'll pause and put more footage on, because I'm not done talking. I'm enjoying this. I'm not done talking. Sorry about that. I ran out. I've had to put the rest of the footage in, because I'm sucking in my vlogging skills. I've got another 10 minutes of this. So I was talking about the Game Informer article, which I'll link in the description, which is the most influential JRPGs of this generation. And we'll send the list. I'll tell you something on that list that is true. There's a DS game called The World Ends With You, and it is. Now I'm about 17, 18 when this came out, and for me, it was a breath of fresh air, because it was like a combat system like nothing else, story like pretty much nothing else, set in Shibuya, the shopping district of Tokyo, and it had this kind of Japanese punk style to it, and it looked fresh, and had this story, just fantastic story and characters, specifically the main character Neku. Neku starts out as the total utter dick, and the whole point of the story is kind of his growth, if you will. But does the story hate him? Like, the end of the first arc, if you will, is fucking depressing. Like, you come out of it like, oh shit, that's so sad. And, oh poor Neku. oh. And you're like, and then like you're at the end of the second arc, if you will, and yet again, like in the start of the third arc, you're just, oh god, that game brings you just, it keeps it fresh, keeps you happy, it like puts your depressedness and happiness because the character's getting through it, and that is the greatest way to do a story. And that's, I know, when I want something fresh, a fresh breath of fresh air, but I'm getting bored. I'm just struggling at the moment. And I don't know why. I can play more Xenoblade Chronicles. I haven't been playing Xenoblade Chronicles not because I just had problem. I've got like a lot of episodes already done. I just need to get more into it. Oh yeah. This can't possibly go wrong. Whee! Never idea of like memories in a game that meant a lot to me. This was going through a tough time at school when I started playing this. I became absolutely freaking obsessed with it. And then this game, basically it has loads of like things turn bad at certain sections, and some of it you can't, some you can. Oh, just killed myself. That's not really good. Like this game, like you can have, let's just say something bad happens and you can stop it, and like when it happened, I'm like, oh my god, but the game gives you no hints that you can stop it, and it takes quite a little work to stop. Like you need to like go get some stuff, do some backtracking to set up so you can stop something bad happening. It's the only way you can get the great ending. And sorry about the burping. I know. And to me, I want to get the best ending. I don't want to get the rubbish one. Another story game with fresh Persona 4. Zero Guard Intensive Persona 4. Why haven't I talked about that? God. I've sunk about 300 hours in that game now. Mainly because I've never completed it. I have technically completed it now. I've gotten the good ending. Working on getting the proper one with Lisa, which I don't know. Mainly because I never ever got to the end. I only recently got to the ending, so I was able to like, how's it all with that? I thought it was a little bit like disappointing, but at the same time, like what happens to certain, like it explains everything in the end, kind of in a crazy way. I know it's weird, but it is immensely enjoyable. It's an enjoyable experience because it's kind of like an anime, and I love my anime, and that's not helping probably in my video games. I've realised Japanese games are so much based off anime that I know what's happening because it's like an anime. Because story would have old school JRPGs would have arcs that would almost be kind of a bit separated, like an anime. And Xenoblade Chronicles is less like that for the moment because it seems like it's all contributing to one big story. And FF9 did that, and I love F7 and 8, not 8 so much. I had issues with 8, but 9 is still the one in my heart because you had characters who were larger than life, who were just these. Like Steiner, like some people hate Steiner. I thought Steiner was great because he was just this. He had his moments where seriousnly you can get into things, and his would be romance with someone else was quite good as well. Will they? Won't they? And Vivi, of course, everyone goes back to Vivi FF9. If you don't like FF9, you can still turn around and probably say that the greatest character Final Fantasy ever come out with is Vivi. Like they don't make him like him anymore. He looked pretty decent in Kingdom Hearts when did that redesign, even though it kind of wasn't Vivi. So for me, I guess I've done my kind of rant and story stuff, and I am going to run out of footage kind of soon. I've got about 5 minutes of footage left. Thank you for listening. I just, like, if you're getting this far, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to doing this Let's Play stuff with Dan. Because, doing a joke on bouncing off each other, like, it appeals to me. Because, I guess, I don't feel excited as much. Especially, like, with a game. But and story-wise, I hope I like to be. I know a story takes well, but if I know what's going to happen, but apparently, like, it seems like you know what's going to happen in Xenoblade Chronicles. Apparently, it doesn't. So I look forward to that. And then I predicted spoilers. If you've not watched my Let's Play, I predicted one of the characters dying. So we just do that kind of stuff. I had bets with, I used to have bets with my mate about, that character. Oh, sorry, it's just ran off the screen. I used to have bets with my mate on Doctor Who episodes, and I'd said, look, this is what's going to happen from the trailer, and he goes, no fucking way, and then I'm totally right, and I make a load of money, and he hates me for it. So yeah, I'm a little too good at that, because I overanalyze things, and I hate myself for it because I spoil what's going to happen. No, usually the finales of Doctor Who can surprise me and it doesn't go in the directions I think it's going to go. Alright guys, I'm probably going to bring this to an end. Because 20 minutes of me ranting is probably not the best thing in the world. But I know, I have a question. What story do you keep coming back to as your thing that goes, this is unforgettable, this is my thing? And maybe it's a game I haven't played. Oh, I haven't mentioned Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger's up there. When I started playing Chrono Trigger, I couldn't put it down. That went places. That was amazing. Just such a well-designed game. So yeah. This is the end of the video. Thank you all for listening, because this is, if you guys listen and you guys comment and you tell me about your stuff, it helps me, because this is therapeutic for me. Because I'm not sure if sometimes I get in these moods where I just feel down for no apparent reason, and this helps. This immensely helps. Look, you're about to watch me die. This is how this is gonna end. This is gonna end with me dying because I just wasn't paying attention while I was doing this boss battle. I just like make footage. And I died. And that's the end of the footage, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.